Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be deep cleaning this fridge. I was just kind of so disgusted looking at this fridge. I guess being home during quarantine, we've just cooked a lot and stocked up on things, and to be honest, a lot of food went to waste. So please don't judge us. I think we're still trying to make food for lunches, which we're not taking. Obviously we're working from home now, so it took some getting used to. This is basically like 2 weeks full of leftovers, which is disgusting, and I just haven't felt like cleaning the fridge. Every time I opened it, I would just shut it and walk away. So right now I'm going to just go through the fridge cleaning process. I'm going to deep clean it. A couple of weeks ago, I did take every shelf out and wash it, bleach it, etc. So I'm not going to take the shelves out today, but I'm going to take everything out and just make sure I deep clean and sanitize everything, disinfect. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips throughout the video so that when you do this with your fridge, hopefully it's easier and kind of more organized. I think what helps a lot is that I try to stay organized while cleaning the refrigerator. So I'm going to start with the shelves. I take one out at a time so that I don't get overwhelmed. Again, I like to go ahead and just disinfect everything and look at the expiration dates. Also learn about what's in your refrigerator. So like eggs, for instance, they can stay good for up to 3 weeks, I think it is. And so you kind of just want to make sure that you're monitoring it closely so you guys don't get sick whenever you're eating. And then same with the sauces. Like I was noticing that some things were expired and have been expired. And you know, it's just sauce. Like you don't really know if it's tasting bad because you're 9 times out of 10 you're cooking with it or dipping with it. But you have to just make sure that everything is not expired, especially in this day and age. So once the shelves are done, I just go through the drawers, and again, same process, make sure nothing's expired, everything's still looking good, smelling good. I know that's probably hard for some people, especially me. I have a really sensitive nose, so I don't like to smell anything, but want to make sure that obviously the ham is good. Even sometimes with the expiration date, it says it doesn't expire for a few months, and then you smell it and it smells terrible. So just make sure everything, like I said, is still safe and good to eat. As you saw, I went ahead and reset my fridge setting to coldest it could be. Keeping the door open like this is obviously horrible for your refrigerator. Things start sweating, and then you know the water from everything that's coming off gets back all over the cleanness that you just did. So I try to make it as cold as possible while I'm still keeping the refrigerator door open. Once I'm done with the big portion of the fridge, I move on to the shelves. In the same process, disinfect, clean. I had a lot of spillage from, I guess, the sauces on this side, so took some elbow grease to get everything off. And once I took everything out, I went through all of my sauces. Took the all-purpose cleaner and I just sprayed a little bit on a paper towel and wiped down everything that I did not need to take the cap off to. So I made sure that when I was cleaning my bottles, I took the caps off and cleaned the caps as well, because you know when you open your ketchup or your mustard or any of your other sauces, it's crusty and gross, and so I made sure that I got all of that off. Cleaning the kitchen is difficult when you have your whole family home. Difficult but fun. So you'll see me through this video talking with Kev and Marley, dancing. We were cleaning together, so it was nice to have some company, but also I'm cleaning and then they're right behind me. There's the bowl I use. I just got some boiling hot water from the faucet, so I let it run for a little while, and I just put all of the caps in that hot water and let it soak for a bit to get the crusties off. So that's tip number 2. Put your lids in some hot water, get the crusties off, and then clean the bottles really good so that there's no chance for extra bacteria to grow or not disgusting when you open the bottle. We worked for a restaurant for a long time, and we had to do this actually every single night with our steak sauces. So I learned that from working in a restaurant. Once all my bottles are clean, I'm gonna just go ahead and organize my refrigerator door. I try to do everything as neat as possible and also put some of our items with each other so it's easier for Kev and myself to find when we're looking through the fridge so it doesn't get messy again. But after that, I'm done with the refrigerator and I move right on to the freezer. Same thing here. I'm gonna take everything out of the freezer. This has to go a little faster than the fridge did because obviously these things are frozen and it's hot here in California, so everything was starting to melt as soon as I did this. I reset my temperature back to the recommended setting, which is like number 3 or something like that, so that it wasn't working overtime. But take everything out and same thing as the fridge. Go through it, make sure nothing's expired. Freezer things obviously don't expire as quickly as refrigerated things, but it's still good to look at the expiration dates. I did end up throwing out a couple of things like the frozen vegetables that have been in there for decades. This one had to go faster. I had to clean everything quickly. I had a lot of ice cream. We've been eating a lot of sweets during the quarantine, so I had to hurry. I'm almost done with the freezer, just cleaning, sanitizing the door now, and same thing, I'm gonna go ahead and restock it up, make sure it's nice and organized and neat. It's way easier for us to eat the things that we actually buy whenever we have things organized, so I like to make sure that it looks presentable when you open the freezer so that you can see what you have and you don't either 1, overbuy, or 2, don't eat it and let it go expired. So once I'm done with the freezer, I move on to the top of the refrigerator. I have 2 snack bins up there that are super helpful for our family. We love to snack. Marley loves her snacks more than anything. So I like to make sure that I have 2 snack bins up there, one for chips and one for sweets. and I'll organize those as I go. I'm going to clean the top of the fridge as well, just so while I'm up there. I cleaned those 2 bins also, same with the all-purpose cleaner, and we're moving right along. So as you can see, I put all my chips in one bin and then the miscellaneous items in another. Usually it's for sweets, but we had a lot of chips and salty snacks, so that went in this bin this time. We have a lot of snacks everywhere, I'm telling you. It does not go unheard of for us not to have snacks in my house. So this is pretty much the finished product. Everything looks clean and tidy, and I can finally see and breathe. And you know, like I said, it's easy to keep your refrigerator a mess, but it's really nice when it's clean and tidy so that you can actually see what we have, what we don't have, or what we need from the store. It makes things much easier. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment down below what you'd like to see more of, and make sure you like the video and subscribe. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.
Put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain.